Welcome to Steven Sir Makes It Easy. I request you to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and join us on Telegram for the new lectures and the new updates. If you like the video, please do subscribe and hit the bell icon. Do give your comments for our improvement. Today we will be doing this is for the 9th standard. We will be doing the subject algebra and the chapter 1 sets, but we will first revise the numbers, the types of numbers, the knowledge of numbers before we start, which you have already studied. So we will just brush up and then we will start with our lesson. Knowledge of numbers, as I said. Natural numbers. What are natural numbers? Natural numbers are numbers which starts from 1, 2, 3 and it is denoted by the alphabet N. Whole numbers. Whole numbers, again it has 1, 2, 3, but the main thing is that a whole number will also have a 0. So for a whole number it starts from 0 and then continues from 1, 2, 3. It is denoted by the alphabet W. Integers, as you must have seen last year when you were doing integers, the lines. So you have noticed that there are positive and negative numbers on the number line. On the right hand side it is positive, the left hand side it is negative. Those are called integers, and it is denoted by the number by the alphabet I. What is Q? Q is rational numbers. Basically, rational numbers are all the numbers, that is the natural numbers, the whole numbers, the integers. Also has fractions and decimals to it. So that will come as your rational numbers. And the alphabet Q denotes the natural numbers, which means when a question has Q in it, it means that they are asking about rational numbers. R numbers are real numbers, which means it includes everything that is the natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, fractions, decimals, everything. It consists of all the type of numbers, and that is your real number. I will just explain it in a diagram format. So the natural number is a small circle which has the numbers 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, and it continues and so on. The next is the next blue circle that you can see, which means it has something else, something more than the natural numbers, that is it also has a 0 and it is the whole numbers. So it will be 0, 1, 2, 3 and etc. The next is a bigger circle, which means it also includes the natural numbers, the whole numbers and something else to it, and that is your integers, which is the positive and the negative numbers on the number line. Now you have the bigger circle, which is your rational numbers, which means it includes your natural numbers, whole numbers, integers and decimals and fractions. So that will become your rational numbers. It is the biggest circle, which means this circle holds all the numbers together, that is your real numbers, which means it has your natural numbers, whole numbers, integers and rational numbers, which makes your real numbers, which means it is the head, it stands up in the hierarchy if you want to call it or whatever, but it basically stands up. So now we will move on, since we have already discussed and revised what numbers are, which you already knew. I am just moving ahead with sets. I am just giving you an introduction for the same. So what does a set mean? What does a set mean? If I have to translate it, set kya hai? What is a set? So I will read the definition and then I will try to explain it to you. What does it really mean? It means if we can definitely and clearly decide the objects of a given collection, then that collection is called a set, which means if we can specifically say what we want, that is definitely say and clearly say what we want, what are the objects we want in that will become your set. For example, I will just give you an example before we go on to the next point. The examples are like the vowels. If I say make a set of the vowels, which means I'm clearly and definitely deciding what I want in the set. So it is a vowel. So what are our vowels? A, E, I, O, U. So that will become a set. Or the colors of the rainbow. Or if I have to say the natural numbers or something like that. So that will become very clearly I'm telling what I want. So when I say what I want, that will consist to be your set. Now sets, how do we write set? Basically the next section that I am going to cover is how do we write a set. So when we are writing, the beginning is the name of the set. So that is always written in capital letters. For example, over here, if it is a C, okay, so you cannot denote it with a small letter, you have to give a capital letter to it. So here the name of my set is C, which is equal to the multiples of 5. So it is, so I'm clearly defining it as the multiples of 5. So so it is a set. Why? Because I definitely and clearly said it is a multiples of 5, and the name of my set is C, which is denoted with a capital letters. So this is called the name of the set. Now like we called this the name of the set, we also have something called as members of the set. So when we are writing the members of the set, we will write it in small letters, and capital letter is only for the name of the set. So here if you see, this is your members of the set. So if you see, it is written in small letters, it is written in small letters, and V is written in capital letters. Okay, now we will see if A is an element of A, what does it mean? It means it belongs to A, means A belongs to, that small letter A belongs to A. If it is like a, what do we say, साथ में जा सकते हैं, which भाईचारा है उनका, then we will call it as belongs to. उनका एक दूसरे के साथ जमता है, एक दूसरे का उनका सोच एक जैसा है, something like that, then it is called belongs to. Belongs to is denoted by that symbol there, which looks like an E, that is your belongs to sign. When it is not, it does not belong to, then you will cross it and make it as not belongs to, as written over here, which means it उनका दोनों का मेल नहीं है, which means it doesn't belong to this set. So इसके लिए उसको अलग से, मतलब उन लोग का दिशा अलग है, उन लोग अलग अलग चीज़ है, तो वो एक दूसरे के साथ में मेल नहीं खाता, which means it does not belong to each other. So that is called does not belong to, and it is represented by the sign that is given down with a E which has a cross on it. So now let us understand some sets of numbers, like in the beginning what I said, natural numbers which has 1, 2, 3 and so on, whole numbers which starts from 0 and goes on till infinity, I which is integers, so we have the number line and its numbers, rational numbers which has negative, positive, fractions, natural numbers, whole numbers, decimals, and real numbers include everything, that is it starts from the natural numbers, the whole numbers, integers, rational numbers, all that will be your real number, and it can go on and so forth. Now if you see from the beginning, I have every slide had these two things. This is called how a set begins and a set ends. If you can see, I have put it in a bigger this over here. So this is a sign for, this is a symbol to open the set. This is a symbol to open the set, and this is a symbol to close a set. If you do not put this, it will not be considered as a set. You need to begin it and end it, only then we can call it as a set. So you have to use this parenthesis, you have to use this kind of bracket. Okay, so then that is your set here and here. See, if you see, everywhere it is there. So that is how you begin the set, and this is how you end the set. That's all for today, and I will start with the exercises and the explanation of the other sets later. If you like the explanation, please do subscribe and hit the bell icon, and do give your comments so that I can improve and give you better videos. Thank you.